Oh, crud. Are you alright? Are you sure? Are you sure you don't need to like call the paramedics or anything? Cause I see you back here again. You were just like standing up, and I wasn't sure what you're doing.
Alright.
Are you sure? Oh boy. See, that's the same man that you saw just now. I think he's Hispanic for sure. And his fingers. I don't want to get too close, of course, you know. But this is part two, so to speak. If you actually could see his fingers, right? This is why I'm glad I watch a lot of documentaries like this. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's still standing over there. I'm not sure if you can really see him where my finger's pointing. See? Boy, he's just standing there. I'm not sure if that was like a pipe or something. It couldn't be. I'm not sure if he's doing like methamphetamine or cocaine, so to speak, but like you can just see like how dark his hands are. He has to be homeless, so to speak. I wonder like what he did with that water. I'm not sure if he actually lives in that neighborhood, but it's really awful to see people like him. He looks pretty young too, probably like a little younger than me, I'm sure. That actually has to, it doesn't matter what age, but especially younger than me, it's a shock. I would be considered 25 in Korean years after watching a documentary of Face and Boss, but it's awful to actually see people like him that, you know, are doing drugs. And I just had to say, if you ever see stuff like that, like, I don't want it to get like the, you know, paramedics involved and him having a hospital bill or something like that, especially out here, even though I can cover my own because I have assets. But, you know, it's really heartbreaking because I see this all the time, and I just don't want it to like not show any concern, because people literally die of drug overdose. And I know a handful of people in the past that died over it. Not to mention in my family, we have a little history of cancer. So anything like mental health related or cancer related, it gets my attention. And I just thought I could actually share that. So I hope that man is okay. And, you know, I mean, I'm shocked he's been out here, literally. Since I was walking earlier around 9:30, give or take, right? The time right now is 11 o'clock. So he's been out here for technically an hour and a half. And it's really, really concerning that he's been out here this whole time, just like standing and whatever, doing whatever drug that he's doing. You know, I mean, as an Arizonan, this still surprises me. It does, because, well, drug incidents are a huge problem here. And I just wanted to say that for anyone that knows anyone that does drugs, definitely make sure that they go to rehab or having an intervention, that's for sure. I could have done that with that fake friend of mine, Casey, because she is technically an alcoholic. She's not a, there's different like terms or spectrums of it. You got like a social drinker, like okay, there's occasional drinker when you drink like every now and then. Social is when you actually drink with other people, and then, well, that's the smoking version I was thinking about. You actually have the chain smoker, which I'm guessing, if I actually can say stuff for myself in a alcoholic perspective, I could just wait until the next light. You actually have the, I guess you could say the wasted drinker, someone that really, really drinks a lot. I just made that up, by the way, because for Casey, for example, every time she would come over to my house, and I still have that video since that police incident, right? It sucks I didn't have it in good quality when the police came, because, you know, stuff like this does happen, and that's why I filmed it, for my safety and for evidence, right? Plus, it's legal here, so to speak. It should be, right? For protection. She literally would drink, I think maybe like a half a liter of vodka, like an actual big bottle. And I don't know how, especially since she's a woman, she could drink that much without like killing her liver, basically getting like liver disease or kidney failure, so to speak, because of alcohol poisoning. I was shocked, and she's, you know, told me, you know, she's not that tough herself, to be able to drink that much. It really terrifies me that people would do drugs, because, like I said again, since this is the last video for the night, I want to share this. it's hard, you know, to basically quit cold ham. I like to call it cold ham because I love ham, right? Basically cold turkey, because once you actually have this like addiction of drugs, including alcohol, basically the same thing, it's hard to get out of it. Even if you actually will use patches, from what I've heard, that doesn't work, or just, oh, okay, that was weird. Oh, just like no one in that bus. Huh. I mean, it is late. It's basically like a quarter after 11:15. You know, there's basically just people drinking their feelings out of depression and whatnot, and it's like self-harm, right? Because technically you're killing yourself by over drinking. Nice car, by the way. Sorry about that. I like the little music. It's like how, if I actually could share this example, because the video actually cut off when I did the 17 things about myself for being 17 months clean of self-harm. Sorry about that. Usually when I see like cars speeding, I always want to look out of curiosity, because sometimes people like to go over the speed limit. It happens out here. I actually have, I don't think I could show from my Animal Crossing, basically, wristband or bracelet, so to speak. If you see this little, I forgot where the heck it is. Literally, I didn't self-harm that much, but on this arm, unless it's the other arm, I get them mixed up. Literally, I have like a little, you know, cut from, you know, self-harm, so to speak, and it happens a lot out here, so to speak, right? So, it is a huge issue when it comes to like mental health and people not getting educated. It happens a lot. Is that man shirtless? Oh, he is. I just noticed that, unless I'm colorblind because of the flash. The thing is, out here in my state, it gets really hot here. It's like not like illegal or anything to actually, you know, not having, well, having a shirt on if you're a guy, so to speak, right? Because it gets brutally hot. But I'm not sure how it's like in other countries, because it happens out here. But other than that, this is something I just want to share, and I cannot wait to actually cross the street. And always gotta be careful of where I walk. And man, I'm getting like blind by the flash. But other than that, just seeing that man again, you know, it concerns me, because I live around this region and I see this stuff happening. So I'm actually gonna cut this off. There's been a safe side and there's like no cars in the back except for one. So I should be fine, as I actually have a little ways to actually get back to my house. But yeah, other than that, something that I just want to share how it's like living out here. Aside for the bad lighting. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I don't want to share exactly my address, but you know, I just let you know because of that drug you know, documentary that I watched today. I just had to just share this because, you know, stuff like this actually happens out here. So hopefully that guy's alright, because he's smoking something. I'm not sure what it is. It's... Really? What the fuck? Did you saw that? Man, I would get his license plate and... Oh, sorry. Literally, that's illegal. I could have gotten a fucking license plate of that fucking asshole. Pardon my language. I don't talk like this. Literally, he literally could have killed those two boys walking. Literally. Honestly, I wish I got his license plate. Lalaki. Patulad. Lalaki the baby for watching that. Pero, honestly, I have enough. Woshugurla. That man literally... Ugh. I'm just glad I got fast reflexes. I cannot believe I caught that on camera. This is another issue when it comes to living here. Literally, okay? Talaga. I would actually say stuff like this. Ay, galino. Patolad. Pala my language. Honestly, this is ridiculous. I'm just glad. Thank Buddha that the boys didn't get ran over. And I'm so glad that I like to talk longer, because every time when I cut off when I turn off the camera, some incident like that would happen. The light was green. You saw that because, you know, the crosswalk, was on, right? Basically, the stoplight stopped. And that, like, white, it's probably like a Toyota. It's also can't get its license plate because my camera doesn't have good quality and it's dark. Literally, he just made like a sharp turn, okay? Like where you see that light. He made like a sharp turn. It kind of like literally hit one of us three. I can't believe that. I am so sorry. I'm so pissed. I'm so cheesed off, today. Literally, that scared the crap out of me to see that happening. You always gotta be careful because I could have, if I was in their position, I literally could have been killed. So part of me is like, what the fuck, honestly. I don't like to talk like that. I don't. But for incidents like that, it upsets me. It does. Other than that, for the ones that basically had to walk at night like I do or whatever, I hope that you do your best to stay safe and there's nothing wrong with like filming or vlogging at night because you actually can catch incidents like that. And man, I swear, if I was an officer, I would have got him arrested because that would be like hit and run right there, so to speak, and attempted murder. So like literally he saw that, you know, the people that the boys crossing had the right of way as pedestrians and he didn't give a rush to spin. Other than that, for the ones that have been watching my channel, this is what I'm gonna put up with as a Phoenician. Basically, people that do drugs doesn't bother me. I mean, I grew up around people that do that. I never done drugs. I am clean as a whistle, you know, and dodgeball day. Basically, people that drive crazy, you know, car accidents and just crazy drivers, right? And well, those are the main issues of living in Phoenix from my experience. I know there's a lot other issues, but this is what I usually witness, at least at night. I apologize for that. Not to mention kidnappings is also another problem out here. So, yeah, I mean, if you watch the news, it happens a lot. It does. Other than that, I cannot believe that I got on camera. It happens. I am not kidding. It happens a lot out here. And this is like in this intersection alone. I deeply apologize. But hablar longer, for speaking longer. So I like to mix Spanish and Tagalog and be Spanolog. I made that up. You know, like in this intersection, literally, like I explained in the other video, I'm thinking like, maybe in the past couple years, maybe 5 people gotten killed in that street. I won't be surprised, because in the bus stop, I think, someone actually had to bury one of their loved ones because of incidents like that. It happens. So, other than that, let me actually get, oh my glob, I have the camera zoomed in. I apologize. I'm gonna head back into the house and have plastic with me. And then rest. Man, I swear I could have gotten a panic attack.